Here's a political bombshell that's shaking up India's electoral landscape, and most people have no idea it's happening. The Election Commission of India just delivered a massive blow to the country's political ecosystem by removing 334 registered, unrecognized political parties, RUPPs, from their official roster. But here's where it gets controversial. These parties weren't just quietly fading away. They were completely missing in action from India's democratic process for 6 straight years. What makes this move particularly intriguing is its timing. With Bihar's crucial state elections looming on the horizon, the ECI's decision to clean house sends a clear message about electoral accountability. These delisted parties now find themselves in political limbo. They cannot field any candidates to contest elections, effectively stripping them of their most fundamental political right. To understand the scale of this cleanup, let's break down India's current political party structure. The country officially recognizes 6 national parties, 67 state parties, and a staggering 2,854 registered, unrecognized political parties. Think of RUPPs as the entry-level tier of Indian politics. They're officially registered, but haven't yet earned the status or recognition of state or national parties. The ECI launched this comprehensive audit back in June, initially flagging 345 parties that had gone dormant after a thorough re-verification process, essentially giving these parties a second chance to prove their existence and activity. 334 were definitively found to be non-compliant with basic electoral participation requirements. But here's the part most people miss. This isn't just about electoral inactivity. Many of these phantom parties were reportedly exploiting legal loopholes, with some found to be violating income tax regulations and anti-money laundering laws. This raises uncomfortable questions about whether some of these political parties were actually legitimate political entities or convenient vehicles for financial manipulation. The geographical spread of these delisted parties tells an interesting story. They weren't concentrated in any particular region, but were scattered across different states and union territories nationwide, suggesting this was a systemic issue rather than a localized problem. This isn't the ECI's first rodeo with political housekeeping. According to officials, the Commission has conducted similar cleanup operations 3 to 4 times since 2001, indicating that dormant political parties are a recurring challenge in India's democratic system. Here's where the legal maneuvering gets fascinating and slightly controversial. The Supreme Court had previously prevented the Election Commission from derecognizing political parties, ruling that such power wasn't explicitly granted under existing laws. However, the ECI cleverly found a workaround by delisting parties instead. This semantic distinction might seem trivial, but it's legally significant. Delisted parties can be reinstated without going through the entire fresh recognition process, unlike derecognized parties. For those wondering about the legal framework, political parties in India register under Section 29A of the Representation of the People Act, 1951. This registration isn't just ceremonial, it comes with substantial benefits including tax exemptions and other financial privileges. This makes the system particularly attractive to those who might want to exploit these advantages without actually participating in the democratic process. The ECI's stated goal is refreshingly straightforward, cleaning up India's political system by removing parties that haven't contested any election to the Lok Sabha, state legislative assemblies, or even by-elections since 2019, while also being physically untraceable. And this is the part that should spark serious debate. Is 6 years too long to wait before delisting inactive parties? Should the benefits of political party registration come with stricter accountability measures? Are we inadvertently creating a system that's easy to exploit for non-political purposes? What's your take on this cleanup? Is the ECI finally taking necessary action to protect electoral integrity? Or are they overstepping their authority by finding creative ways around Supreme Court restrictions? Should dormant political parties lose their privileges faster, or does this move risk stifling genuine grassroots political movements that might need time to organize and participate. Share your thoughts, and let's discuss whether this is democratic housekeeping or regulatory overreach.